Okay, let's go. Happy Friday,
Yeah,
everyone. We're
and we're
live,
live.
and we are
I'm gonna
live.
announce. I'm gonna announce.
Okay, perfect. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the weekly vol. We got some people tuning in already. Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a lovely day. I think we certainly are. Bitcoin is has been going crazy this week. And I think some of you have probably seen that for the first time ever in Bitcoin's history, we're approaching $100,000. Now, I thought it would have been absolutely amazing if we actually hit it in this episode. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case. But as Bitcoin's kind of moving down a little bit, but I think definitely we've been enjoying the market a lot. So yeah, welcome everyone. Ooga booga, happy Friday. We're going to talk about all things markets again, as we always like to do. We'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about ETH, we'll talk about Solana, we'll talk about what's happening in the trenches. We'll talk about some of the stuff that we've been trading as well. And so, yeah, hope you will enjoy this as always. Welcome, everyone. How's it going, Alpha? How are you, Hara? Good to see all of the IVX community alive today, which is how you should be feeling on a day like this.
Definitely, man. What a week! What a week, man. It's been going nuts. Everything has been going nuts. Like Bitcoin is at almost 100k. I anticipate it hits 100k tonight.
You think
What do
it's
you
going to
think?
happen tonight? Jeez. Okay.
It's
How
like
cool would it be if Bitcoin hit it in like the next hour? How cool.
I'd
How
love it.
cool.
I'd love it to happen.
Yeah, I would love it to. I'd love it to happen. How's it going, Mr. Timmy Cole? Good to see the whole, all of the volatists, the gammalists, the thetalists, and everyone else all tuning in. Yeah, honestly, if Bitcoin hits 100k today, that would be crazy, like proper
I
crazy.
if we hit 100k during the weekly vol, I think we give away $50. What do you think?
Yeah. I'll give it out of my personal account if we.
I'll add a 50 on top, so it's 100.
Oh yeah. If it hits 100k in the next, well, in the next hour. So well, actually, if we're 5 minutes in, so we've got 55 minutes for Bitcoin to move up 2.5%. Crazier things have happened than that, haven't they? But I mean, look at this daily chart, man. Honestly, since last Friday we were at 90. We've pretty much ripped again.
Yeah, it's
Monday,
only
Tuesday,
season,
Wednesday,
man.
Thursday, green. Today, a little bit of a red candle.
It's
Uh,
gonna close as green.
Man, you're extremely bullish on that, aren't you? Very
Yeah,
bullish. I don't know if it's going to close green or red. I feel like something that I've noticed. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I feel like CT are like convinced that it's going to blow past 100k and like it's not even a big deal. But for some reason, right? And I don't know if you've noticed this, but like the retail users, like my friends in real life, they're like, oh man, I think I should sell because like it's 100k now. Like it's a
I'll be
real
with you
suck.
in a minute. I'm getting a call, and I will explain my point of view on this.
Okay, fine. Mo's rugging us again, isn't he? Standard Mo, right? But yeah, this is. I mean, okay. To you guys who are tuning in, right? Let me know. Do you agree with me or not? Has this happened to you where you've seen like your IRL friends kind of get into crypto now? Maybe some of your family are kind of entering crypto markets again, but like they're a little bit hesitant. And I think like especially like this psychological 100k mark. I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed that the retail, like the actual retail, have been really concerned about it. Whereas, like, I think more of the sophisticated traders or more of the people who have been in crypto for years and years, I think to them, like that, they're not worried, and I think they think we're gonna blast past 100k. It's just another barrier. Let me know in the chat. Like, have you felt this? Have you noticed this, or is it just me? Because if it's just me, then fine, I'm just an anomaly. But I'm interested to know, like, if you guys have felt like that as well. Hello, guys. How are you all doing? Cole says he's absolutely buzzing because his bags are pumping. Tell me about it, Cole. Our bags are pumping. I'm feeling a little bit euphoric now. Maybe this is a time to cut some off the table. We'll definitely talk about that in a moment. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, no one said anything in the message in the comments box. So I gather that you don't agree with me. So maybe I am just an anomaly there. But yeah. Anyway, uh, whilst we're waiting for Mo, maybe I can just kind of talk a little bit about kind of what Bitcoin is doing at the moment. If we zoom in a little bit, let's have a look here. Let's have a look on the low time frame. We can zoom in. We can zoom in a lot. We peaked at we peaked at 99.5k, and then since then we've been bleeding. So yeah, it would be cool
Yo,
to
yo,
see us
yo,
get back there again. Oh, he's back. He's back.
yo.
Okay, Mo, I was just wondering, have you noticed that trend as well? It's just something that I've been picking up on, where like
What is
more advanced kind of users in crypto, people who have been in crypto for a while, they're not so worried about 100k being like a resistance or anything like that. But like all of my normie friends, my friends in real life that are just getting back into crypto after like 4 years out, family, whatever, they're all like, "Oh yeah, 100k is it? Like I'm gonna sell before 100k. I'm gonna sell at 100k."
Let me tell you something. The amount of open interest that's gonna be piling up because of all the people shorting 100k is gonna drive Bitcoin to like 105 within the next day.
Oh,
That's my opinion.
so you think we're gonna get a bit of a short squeeze?
Yeah, if we get past like 100, 101, 105 is like will come very quickly after because think about it. 105 is just 5% above 100. Like, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's not that
But
hard.
I didn't realize there was that much open interest at the moment.
Many people will try shorting
Oh my
100k.
goodness. Oh my goodness me. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We're at open interest all time high. 63 billion flipping heck. I did not I hadn't been tracking this. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. So oh my gosh. Yesterday and yeah, yesterday. Wait, what's the date today? Is it 22nd? Today we've hit all-time high ever open interest on Bitcoin futures ever. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that
It's,
is
and
crazy.
the thing is, most of it is longs, so we wouldn't say that shorts are piling up, but shorts are definitely building.
Same on Binance as well. All-time high ever open interest.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. That is, yeah, crazy. Very crazy indeed. Um, yeah, I would love to know the long to short ratio actually. Maybe I can see it here. No, I can't. This is taking me to
It's
OKX.
probably like 70 to 30.
There's no way I can see it on Coin Glass, is it?
Answer Stonic, he asked, what is the smoothing tab?
Oh, brother, you don't want to know.
Show him the PNL. Show him the
No,
PNL.
you don't want to know. But okay, Mo, you know any of your IRL friends, are they getting back into crypto now? Have you noticed that?
Man, my mom sent a message to the group chat, to the family group chat today. Bitcoin hit 99k. Congrats, Mo. I was like, oh no, I'm selling everything.
Oh man. And what about like any of your friends? Have they like been out of crypto?
Yeah,
Like were they in last cycle?
some of our friends started congratulate me like, congrats, man. I was like, what do you mean by congrats? Like, I'm not Satoshi. The wording shows you how little they know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So Mo, how much Bitcoin exposure do you have at the moment?
I don't own any Bitcoin, man.
That just makes it so much more funnier that you're getting congratulated and you don't even own any. You own just as much as them.
I'm like I'm like 80% memes and 20% Solana.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So let's definitely we'll definitely talk about that. As you've just said that, by the way, we just had this nice 15-minute candle. So only 2% away from 100k. You know, we've got money on the line here that we will give away
Oh
to the
shit!
community.
Oh shit! We're gonna give away $100.
Yeah, it's
To
good.
be
It's
honest,
good.
I'd be happy. I'd
Yeah.
be happy if it happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so happy if this happens. Okay, so Bitcoin's, we've kind of talked about what's been happening. Open interest is all time high. We hit 99.5. We're literally just 2% away from, a couple of percent away from 100K. We talked about your thesis around the potential short squeeze as well. Okay, let's talk about some of the other things happening in the market. One of them is, maybe we'll look at ETH BTC, which, over the last few days has actually done okay. Um, we had this. Oh, I don't know why I've got this line right here. Oh, this is my arrow. Sorry. Okay, so ETH BTC. Tell me what are you thinking about this. By the way, we hit a new low on Thursday actually. So yesterday, new low yesterday. But then we did actually have like a pretty strong candle on ETH. I don't know if you noticed that yesterday, Mo.
Yeah, I did. I did. Because I was holding some ETH yesterday, so I was waiting for this pump, and flipped everything back to Sol.
Ah, I see. Okay, so you've traded after this pump. You've gone from ETH into Sol. Makes sense. I mean, and then
Yeah,
I guess since then we've had like half a day of bleeding again. So I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, if we look at the ETH chart as well, um, it's done okay. Like it managed to get out of this range, but and kind of, we haven't seen a massive explosion yet. But it doesn't seem like we're that far off. I mean, actually, this is like an area of like previous support, like many times. So I think you will be able to see this clearly if I draw this. Hold on. Tell me you can see this. Right. Look at this. I'll draw it with a pen so you can see it. Here, 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 and then it fell back down. Then it became resistance. Absolutely cleared this resistance, and this was when the ETF came out. This is the ETF news, not when it came out. The ETF news, sorry, because I don't think anyone was expecting it then. Price absolutely ripped, and then since then we kind of held it as support once, and then went back down. And again, we've been flip flopping around this. We're at a critical point here again, you see, and so I think.
we can
uh,
probably see somewhere around 35, 36 as some sort of resistance,
yeah, I agree. I agree. I can definitely.
unless like something related to the liquid staking ETF for ETH happens, then that could probably push it to all-time highs.
Yeah, but yeah, I think so. But I think here you're actually at a point we've managed to get out of this. It's, by the way, during this time it's still underperformed everything else in the market. But yeah, we're getting to a point here where I wouldn't be surprised if we did actually manage to get to the high 3800s, 3900s, somewhere around there, 3700. Basically going to this area, and then I think getting here, especially if the momentum in the market is still strong, then sure, we can break that local top that we had back here. So yeah, I think this is actually a very clear trading setup where you've got an area that we're trading at right now that has a lot of history. If we go back to February, March, even April, and then kind of going into May, and then June as well. So literally every single month, this has been like a really crucial mark, other than kind of other than kind of since August. So we're almost in December now. So you're talking about 3-4 months later. We've got a really interesting opportunity here. So this is a trade that I'm going to be looking for as well. And I think Mo, you mentioned that ETH seems okay at the moment. What do you think?
Yeah, it could be a potential long, in my opinion. I
Yeah,
think we can see somewhere around 35 and 36, so that could be like a first target.
yeah, and I think your invalidation would be simply just going back, kind of under this, not holding this as
No,
support.
going probably below 3100.
Oh, okay. So going, okay, fine, somewhere around here. I mean, that's still a pretty good risk to reward kind of ratio. I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I would have my invalidation a little bit tighter than that, to be honest.
I wouldn't say that because like the amount of manipulation that you can see, especially in a bull market, like you can see 5% swings in 15 minutes. The market doesn't care.
Yeah. No, no, that's true. That's true. I think like this would be where I'd enter. On this retest. But I think for me, I'd like to have a tighter invalidation here. Because I'd like to think that if it holds, then it's gonna fly and like it shouldn't have a problem. But if
Yeah,
it's kind of weak around here, then I don't think that it's strong enough to kind of push up all the way. But we'll see. This is kind of an interesting trade to me at the moment, and yeah, interested to hear what you guys tuning in think. Something that you guys are trading, something on your radar, but yeah, I think that's ETH. Pretty nice setup there, actually.
yeah. Let's go to Soul, man. Open up the Soul chart. That's where the money is.
So Sol is $256. So yeah, basically I think we hit all-time high pretty much, rejected off it. But yeah, this is looking like a honestly parabolic phase now. Like, okay, sure, we were kind of going upwards, uptrend, but I mean, Mo, tell me, like, look at this, man. From October 130, like this is, the gradient's getting steeper, man. This is
Yeah,
scary to
yeah.
me. I don't
It's
know.
mad.
Do you
It's
find?
mad, and alt season is right around the corner. Like Soul breaking all-time highs. That only increases the odds of a Soul ETF rolling around. And when the Soul ETF comes around, like imagine the memes, imagine the Solana memes, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. The only thing that concerns me is like just the rate at which things are like heating up with Sol. I think there's potential for Sol to go much higher than where we are
Yeah,
today.
it could probably go to $400,
Yeah, I think so as well. But like with
even higher, man. 500 is possible.
I think putting numbers on it is silly because I'd say like it's gonna constantly change. Like let's say a year ago, no one would. Okay, maybe a bit longer than a year ago, no one would have really thought that Soul would be even at this stage back then. I think Soul
Yeah,
surprised pretty much everyone back when it was $8. Back here after FTX. Um,
true.
yeah, it went down to it did go to $8, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, eight
Anyway,
dollars.
yeah. So, but now looking at like the velocity of increase as well, it does worry me a little bit. But it seems like every single week the soul trenches get hotter and hotter. So now that we've got like our friends in real life and kind of I've seen recently like a lot of craze from TikTok and stuff like all entering Solana trenches. Meme coins have been going pretty crazy, other than the meme coins that I've been buying. So I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. Uh, I think maybe we consolidate a little bit here. What do you think? Maybe we reject and consolidate a little bit. We've gone pretty high. Would it surprise you if we went back to 230? A few percent pullback before heating up and going back up again.
Okay, let me open up my chart so I can tell you where I'm eyeing potential longs.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, like, would it surprise you if we went back to 230
Not at all. Even
or
200, man.
well, yeah, even 200, yeah, even 200, even around here. Would it
Even
surprise
if,
you?
if like Bitcoin decided to do a like 10 to 15% pullback, we can definitely see Solana back at
Yeah, yeah. But
$200,
but by the way,
210
something
maybe.
yeah, something very, very interesting is quite a few episodes ago, we actually marked this blue area on the chart in regards to like kind of breaking through this would see insane strength, and that's pretty much exactly what we saw. The breakthrough on this, the retest, we've seen like a 40% move up, like with like literally hardly any pullback. So if you traded that, props to you. Very, very nice trade. But yeah, I think like this would be something that I would be looking at now. Like if we were to go back into this kind of area. I'll just try and make this a bit smaller. If we were gonna trade back into this area again, then this would be kind of where I'd look to add or trade. Um, Probably not where we are right now, and it doesn't seem like we're that far away. We're about 5% from the top of this range and 20% to the bottom of this range. I'd say somewhere around 10% pullback from here wouldn't surprise me. But you never know, man. Honestly, these things can get so hot that we could actually just blast through. And I think if we did blast through on the retest, yeah, I'd long that as well. That would be two pretty clear trades for me. One of them is just well, let me draw it like this. So one of them would be here. So at this point on the retest, and the other one would be if we were to go back into this range, kind of somewhere around here before kind of
Every
going.
dip is for buying. Every
Yeah,
single dip is for buying.
yeah.
There's no doubt
So
about it.
yeah, here's where I'd like to be a buyer, and also here's where I'd like to be a buyer. So yeah, if it's coming to if it's me doing some trading, then yeah, that's what I'd like to do. So yeah, let's see with Sol. Either way, I mean, I still have my Sol stack, which I'm gonna kind of keep spot. Don't need to trade that. If you buy something lower down here, you don't have to trade that all the time. You don't have to go in and out of positions, right? You can just kind of stick to it, hold on to it, and let it ride all the way up. You don't have to constantly trade your whole stack. So yeah, I don't want to advocate for that at all. Of course, nothing here is financial advice, but like, yeah, I think when it comes to trading, like these are the two areas that I'd be pretty interested in personally.
I agree. I agree.
Mo, when you're trading Sol, like what's your favorite way to do it? Like through spot, through perps, through meme coins, like kind of what are you mixture of the above? What are you doing with your Sol at the moment?
Uh, My favorite ways are either through perps, like using leverage, or like meme coins. I'm very against spot, like because you can extract way more value using either leverage or the so-called leverage spot, which is basically meme coins.
Do you feel like the risk with meme coins though, like sometimes, like I understand how you say like meme coins can be so beta, but like at the same time, like if you just kind of held Sol the whole way, you don't have to have the stress of holding meme coins, which can be like, if you pick the wrong one, basically you're screwed, right?
I mean, that's the beauty of the game. You have to choose the winners.
That's true. That's true. I
You,
guess.
you,
I
you
guess.
can you can say the same thing about any altcoin. Like there's no need to be talking about meme coins. If you bought any like VC coin, you technically also got fucked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. Reminds me of that video that I sent you earlier today. Um, comparing utility coins versus meme coins. I guess like
Yeah,
with meme coins, you know that you're gonna get screwed anyway. There's a big chance you're gonna get screwed. So when you do get screwed, it doesn't hurt as much compared to like with a utility coin. When that screws you over, man, that feels bad.
yeah, it hurts way
Uh,
more.
hurts way more. Absolutely. At least like when you're trading like a soul shitter, like it's not
Your expectations are low.
exactly. Fine. Okay. So looks like I think everyone here has been having some success with Soul. I'm really excited for when we get like the new version of the Solana trenches on Chain, and like the whole craze happens there. That's going to be a lot of fun for me. I'm sure all of you are very very excited for that as well. I think
Definitely.
we're going to see a lot of activity, like trench like activity happening there. So yeah, I'm very very excited for that. Okay. Was there any maybe we should also look at Bitcoin dominance as well. I thought this was pretty interesting. um we are very close to approaching that blue circle that we were pointing at before. We actually got just like not less than 0.5% away from this blue circle. But one thing that we mentioned is that when the dominance goes down is when it's going to be time for alts. I mean, for the moment, on the trend is still upwards, but I think potentially we are getting close. What do you reckon, Mo? Do you think like this could happen with like let's say we hit 100K and we have the short squeeze and it pulls us into 105K from the short squeeze? That will take dominance like probably into this blue zone here. At that
Yeah,
point, is the dominance going to fall, and are we going to see the craziest alt season that we've had in the
I
last
think
couple of years?
December will be a huge month for alts. A very big one,
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I really hope so, and I think there's big opportunity there. Big
Yeah,
opportunity.
even if you open up the total crypto market cap chart, you can see it's breaking out.
Yeah, it is breaking out. We're at all-time high crypto market cap earlier today at 3.28 billion. And billion trillion. I mean, we hit 3 trillion back in 2021. We did pretty well back in March, getting up to 2.7. Markets just bled. Like literally, you could clearly see lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then we held it here. September was the time to buy. Trend reversed, and I think even in October you had a good time to buy. And then
Yeah,
yeah, I guess
I think
after that,
December is gonna get silly.
well, yeah, I mean, I hope so. I really do hope so. I think that the signs are there, but let's see what Bitcoin does for us. It's all about Bitcoin. It's all about this dominance chart, I think, which I still think at the moment has a bit to go. I still think there's a little bit to go. Now, one thing to remember is that what could happen is that arguably, like let's say if Bitcoin had a little bit of a correction and it went down like 5%, it could be the case where the rest of the market dumps maybe 8%, 10%, and that would take us into the blue zone as well. And once we kind of get that flush, then we see the crazy alt cycle. Like that's another thing that I've been seeing a lot of people talk about too. So like maybe Bitcoin just continues to outperform the market. Maybe it happens with the short squeeze, or maybe if Bitcoin has a slight pullback and alts kind of fall a little bit more, we'll get our dominance into this blue range here, and then we kind of have the reset for alts to start sending it again. Just another
Definitely,
thesis. Just another
definitely,
thesis.
definitely.
So ultimately, in both scenarios, what I think in both scenarios, like the future prospects of altcoins looks better than it has done over the last, let's say, 8 months, right? So yeah,
Go
let's see.
again.
So I was just going to say, ultimately, like the main point that we're saying is that I think at this point in the market, the future for our altcoins actually looks reasonably good, actually, and I think we're in a good spot overall, where I think we should see some pretty nice ROIs on some of our altcoins. I mean, this cycle is still
Definitely.
hard, right? This cycle is still very difficult. I mean,
Yeah,
you still there's so many altcoins. Not all of them are going to do 10x's, 20x's like last cycle. Last cycle was easy, right? Like the
I had
narrative.
a conversation about this with my friend yesterday. I
Go on.
was saying that this is probably the hardest cycle known to man. Like, it's been only Bitcoin going up, Solana going up, and only some certain strong meme coins. Like, every utility coin is not doing well. Every like VC coin is not doing well. Most of the meme coins won't do well. Like, it's mainly Bitcoin, Sol, and strong meme coins on Solana.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean it's been a tough cycle for people who are in arts. I got a message. Yeah, I get a lot of messages from people regularly asking like what they should buy and how they should perform. And I actually got a few messages recently, kind of from random people in the community that have been following me for a while, saying they've really been struggling and that they've been picking the wrong coins and this market's not
That's
been good for
totally
them.
normal.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, like the last week has been good, or the last 2 weeks has been good for most coins, right? I think even altcoins have done okay. They've been going up, but if
Yeah.
you zoom out a bit, like a lot of altcoins are still, down
Also,
bad.
the Dino coins. Have you seen XRP?
Yeah, I've seen XRP. Let's have a look at XRP. So like XRP. Sorry, this is a 1 minute chart. So XRP has done crazy, right? From the bottom. 200% plus. But I mean, for most people, they've been holding on to this for a long,
Ages.
long, yeah, a long,
Ages.
long time, a long, long time. Um, I mean, this has been just going sideways. I mean, this isn't that bad because at least it hasn't been going down. So pretty much anyone who bought it over the last 2 years, right, they're in profit now. But there are other coins that have been a really, really tough one to
Cardano.
hold. I mean, even ADA, like in recent weeks, has like really picked up a lot. I think you can see that here. So yeah, now anyone who bought it over the last 2 years is in profit. But like, I mean, in general, we're still quite a long way away from all-time high. Look, you zoom out a bit. There are a lot of people who bought all of this, and they're obviously still down bad. If you go from here back to all-time high, it's a 230% like gain from here, which is quite a lot. But yeah, Cardano's absolutely sending it. Actually, didn't realize today how much it was up as well, up 10% today. But here's what I wanted to show you. The new coins from this cycle are not performing well yet. And when I mean new coins, I'm talking about stuff like this. Aptos, I mean, it's up a little bit from the bottom, up 2x from the bottom, but you've got a lot of people who have bought in this area and this area. They're down still. Um, get to show me some other new coins. I mean, let's look at say again. Look, these people are down. These people are down bad. Like these coins are not performing well yet, and these are big coins. Some of them are VC coins. These are all like coins in the top 100 anyway. They're like, they should be performing better than what they are at the moment, but they're not. Even like let's say your DeFi coins as well. This is something that I was paying attention to, thinking, okay, GMX is coming to Solana, right? There's some narrative here, but I mean, this chart does not look like a bull market at all, at all, at all. So there's clearly like a lot of alts that are like down, like really down bad. And I mean, you've got some of the DeFi coins now like starting to pick up a little bit. So like Curve up 2x from the bottom. But I mean, again, these guys who bought are down so bad, down really, really, really bad. So yeah, I mean, there's many examples of this. Um, you know, Another proper cursed coin, Atom, right? These guys are still down bad. I mean, even if you bought in the bear market, you could still be 50% down from here, which is really, really bad still. Um, Even Phantom as well. I mean, it looks like it's doing okay now. But again, like you just zoom out. I mean, this used to be $3.50 a token once upon a time. So I guess, with that in mind, I think there are still like a lot of altcoins that really haven't performed well, even though you do have, a few outperformers. One of the biggest outperformers definitely has to be Sui, which has been going crazy, hasn't it? Look at this.
Yeah, I missed out on that trade. I had limits around 1.5 that didn't get filled. I think it went to 1.6.
Yep, yep. Crazy, crazy. What this has been a coin that's actually surprised me, and it surprised me because when I first researched Sui, it was around I don't know, somewhere it was somewhere around here, basically, somewhere around here. And I was very impressed with the tech, and this is when I actually bought some Sui for the first time, probably around here, like 0.6, 0.7. And I saw it go all the way up to $2, which was great, and saw it go all the way back down to like 45 cents again. And what's crazy is that a lot of this happened to pretty much every single coin over the last few months, where things kind of went all the way back down. But what's crazy is since that point, you've got some coins that are still at the same level, and you've got other coins that have done
It's up like
7x from the
9x.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
8x.
yeah, in what, 3 months, which I find crazy. Like we just looked at the Say chart before. Like Say has not done anything like this whatsoever. And yeah, it's interesting. I find this very, very interesting.
Bitcoin's at 98.6K. Pump it up, guys.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How long have we got left? We've got 20 minutes. If it pumps another 1K in a bit in 20 minutes, another 1%, you guys are in luck.
Do you think we raffle it to the Gamma list or to the people in this
No,
call?
we got to offer it to everyone who's here, right? I think
So to the volatists.
yeah, we got to offer it to all of the volatists who are here. You have to drop a comment. It'll only be given to anyone who's dropped a comment in the chat. That's how I know if you're watching. Otherwise, I have no idea if you're watching or not. So yeah, to the people who have dropped any sort of comment in the chat, I've got a list of all of your names, by the way. You guys will be in the raffle if we get there, hopefully in the next 25 minutes. Okay, last thing really that I wanted to talk about was meme coins. Maybe we should just have a look at kind of what's been happening in the meme coin space. The reason why I have Mudeng open is yeah, I catastrophically long this, and I am down pretty bad actually. So I'm
Show them,
just
show
kind of
them,
no,
show
no,
them.
I can't show them. I can't show them. They'll find my wallet. They'll find my positions. And then I'm gonna get rugged badly. But yeah, okay. So meme coins. Some of them, over the last, let's say, 2 weeks. I mean, here's an example. Did well initially, but completely round tripping. Like Mudeng down 40%, and this is a fairly established meme coin, you could say. Others, however, are doing really, really, really well. I mean, these are just some of the ones that I have on my watch list. This is one that you like a lot as well, isn't it, Mumu?
Which one? Yeah, Mumu, definitely, definitely.
Um, yeah, I mean, this one's
Man, you should, man. If I give you my address, and you'll see how many buys I have.
I mean, this is an interesting one because over the last few weeks, it's actually down. It was actually down 50%, but now it's only down 35%.
the,
So you've got
you check my latest, one of my latest Twitter posts. Like, I have like 20 buys on that chart.
20 buys.
I'm heavily allocated, and
Okay.
Bitcoin is still pumping 98.7K. Let's
Good.
fucking go.
Good, good, good. So I guess like one sector that's like really, really been going well. I mean, these coins have been bleeding a little bit. Maybe I don't know if this is a good time to buy them or not. I can't say. But one sector that has been going crazy is like the AI memes. Now, what's interesting is that goats had a bit of a pullback actually. This is like the leader of the AI memes. This had a bit of a pullback, like 35%. But you have other memes like this one from AVA, which like seems to be kind of going back up again. Up 80% in the last couple of days. And then this is one that I've been trading and I've been holding. Um, Look at this chart, Mo. This is like parabola from day one. It's kind of crazy seeing like how some of these memes are trading. So yeah, let me know. These are just some of the things that I've been looking at. I mean, a lot of these coins have done crazy numbers. Like AI16Z, we actually talked about this one in the last episode.
Yeah, and Eliza.
Eliza as well. These are some of these coins look like they're having a bit of a pullback today, actually. But you've got the charts are absolutely insane for some of them. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see like where we're going to go with the AI space, how long it's going to carry on for this AI meta. Are we going to end up going back into animal coins? Are we going to go back into dog coins, cat coins? Is there going to be some new kind of meme coin meta? What do you think, Mo?
Uh, it all depends now on whether we get a Solana ETF, and also whether like some of these coins like get listings. So basically, if the next maybe Binance listing is an animal coin, like a dog coin, then I think dog coins are gonna do well. If a cat coin lists, cat coins will start trending again. I think it's all dependent on that, because after Binance listed Act, I think you noticed that like everything related to AI started pumping.
Yeah.
And when it listed Peanut, there was a token called Chloe, and Chloe was basically Peanut's sister, cat sister.
Right.
I bought Chloe at mm, 100K market cap, and after the Peanut listing, it went, I swear, on everything I love. It went to 6 million in like 2 days. That's a 60x. And
You
I sold it for a 3x thinking I was the smart guy.
Oh man, you have to always keep a moon bag in these markets. You should know that more than anyone else.
Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up big time.
That's okay. Well, we've all fumbled it. I think I fumbled it with Act, which I bought at 3 mil, and it went to 1 bill.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. That's part of the game, I guess. So are you looking to? Are you just kind of going to keep an eye on like what the next centralized exchange listings will be, and then
Yeah.
based on that, kind of allocate to others, plus keep stacking the memes that you have conviction in, or like, do you have a different plan?
I think I'm gonna stick to meme coins as of right now, unless I find a potential like maybe DeFi related coin on Solana or on Base, because I think we could potentially see some activity on Base chain.
So you think like there's two kind of main categories of chains to pay attention to at the moment when it comes to trading right now. Solana, and that could be memes on Solana, that could be AI coins on Solana, that
Or
could be
utility.
yeah, or utility on Solana, but related to Solana, and also the potential of activity on Base.
Yeah,
You know, one thing that I've always noticed is that whenever we kind of get to these like base seasons, they just last like a short period of time, and then everything goes back to Solana again.
right. Because Solana made everything easy. Solana
Hmm.
has the best user experience, the best speed, the best prices. Like
Yeah,
it's
it does.
amazing. It's amazing.
It does.
And the revival of Solana truly has to be studied.
Yes, yes. One thing that's actually really interesting is, I mean, guys, have a look at this. You know, you're talking about Solana and the revival of Solana. So here's a friend of mine, Ali, who wrote a very interesting tweet today. He goes, liquid velocity of major chains. This is 7-day volume over TVL. And he says this is a rough measure of how active the capital is on any given chain. Higher number equals a greater economic activity per dollar of TVL. Now, what's really interesting is let's look at some of these numbers. Ethereum 0.2, Base 3, Arbitrum 2.6, Sui 1.24, but Solana miles ahead at 5, essentially
It's
telling
amazing.
you like the velocity of capital on Solana is much higher than any of the other chains. So I think this really just
It's
goes to
it's
show you
truly
activity.
amazing. It's
Yeah,
truly amazing.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And Bitcoin is at 98.8. Come on, guys, keep buying.
I mean, yeah, almost 99K. 1% in the next 15 minutes. I think crazier things have happened, haven't they?
I think we keep the live stream and we just watch it.
Let's
Have
pull
you
it up.
seen Under Date yesterday?
I did see he was doing something in the Solana trenches, but I didn't watch it myself. It was a bit late for me. So I don't know what
Yeah,
the outcome was, but I did hear some
crazy.
some
It's crazy
shady
stuff.
things happening. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Was there anything interesting?
No, but like 500,000 people were watching and they were pumping and dumping everything. And some people said that Tate was like buying on insider tokens and selling on these people. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That is crazy.
I truly love crypto, man. It's
uh, Good. So, I mean, look, here we are. Seems like we've just had a bit of. I mean, I'm on the 1 minute chart. What am I talking about here? Things can just change like in any second. Well, I mean, you know what? 100K is like very, very doable. Very, very doable.
of
It can happen
course
in no
we're
time.
gonna do it tonight. We're gonna do it tonight. Wait, let's check out. Well, Mumu is doing well actually.
Shall we have a look?
If you want,
I pulled it up before, up 5% this hour. Not bad.
nice,
Who
nice,
who who caused the price to go up this much today?
bro. I told you I bought 5K today.
I want to see what happened.
It's crazy. It's crazy stuff.
Someone did buy 60K worth today.
That's not me.
Hmm. Okay. Anyway, right. I don't hold any of this. For me right now, it's all about like finding opportunities in the AI meme coin space. But I think like over time, I would like to go back to more of the established memes. You know, I mean, let's have a look at stuff like Whiff. How is Whiff doing at the moment? Haven't checked up on it in a while. I mean, oh man, it's pulled back quite a lot. This is what I was talking about, where like the meme coin trenches were really hot first week or two of November, and then over the last, let's say, 10, 12 days, like things have pulled back a lot. I mean, Whiff is down 25, 30%, which I guess in meme coin talk it's not that much, but you know, it's still a pullback of some sort, you know,
Yeah,
especially for something 3 billion market cap.
it's down well. It's down well, man.
Yeah, I mean, how's Pepe looking as well?
Pepe is actually doing way better than with.
Yeah, I mean, so this had the whole Robin Hood listing and things like that, and we're only down 20% from that peak. Still up from like the 12th of November. So, you know, so this is when memes had that initial like run up this month. You see Pepe even went up like 80%. But then at this point here, this is when like the more established memes started to bleed. You know, even the likes of Mumu, which you're in as well. Pepe fortunately got the listing and pumped even further, which is why Pepe is 8 billion now. There's quite a big gap forming now. You know, how many memes are there between, let's say, Pepe and 1 billion? There can't be that many, right?
Uh, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. The meme coin space is it looks kind of mid curve, but it's probably the rightest curve plays you can mention. Rarely are the ones that make money from them by being left curves. It's most of the time like people, either insiders or people that actually have thesis around it, not like random people that are buying from TikTok. Like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I found this on TikTok, I'm gonna buy it. It's most of the time like some people with some experience in the market, and they just know what they're doing. They study the thesis, and they just go in with size.
that does remind me of that does remind me of a coin actually that you just mentioned. So you mentioned TikTok, and one of the craziest coins that I've seen in a while has been what's it called? The Chill Guy. I don't know if you saw this as well. Did you see Chill Guy?
Yeah,
That one was very, very interesting. Just going from zero to like 500 million in like 2 days. I think really just another example of like how crazy this kind of market is going at times.
it's
It's really crazy.
it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So
You can, you can expect anything in this cycle.
yeah, absolutely.
Come
So
on,
guys,
guys.
tell me in the comment section. Tell me what are you trading at the moment? You know, which sector is interesting to you? Give us some alts as well. We can have a look at some of the charts. We've got a few minutes, so come on, send them in, send your comments in, and remember, if you write a comment, you get entered into our competition. Oh, Bitcoin seems like it's almost 99K. Not too shabby. How's it going, guys? I'm seeing more and more people actually tuning in, which is great.
The people love the weekly. I think it's because we announced a giveaway.
Yeah, maybe. So Cole's got something that he's mentioned there, which I'll have a look at. So nice one for that. Is there anything else that you guys are trading? Are you guys all in the Are you all in the meme coin trenches? All of you in the meme coin trenches, like, tell me, say yes or no. I'm very intrigued. Like, I want to know, like, how many of you are just kind of trading Bitcoin on ETH and like majors, and how many of you are like actually like all in the meme coin trenches? Because I think I have a feeling that most of you are in the trenches. I think I think Timmy's laugh here, as well as well as a gravy ghost here, is really telling us everything. I think all of you guys are proper degens, aren't you? You're all degens. You're all degens. I knew it. I knew it. As long as you're not losing money, don't lose money. Keep stacking. Keep stacking. You'll be fine.
Should I give you my address and we track my wallet on stream?
Go on. Go on. Let's see if we can do that.
No, I'm joking. I don't want these guys to see my address.
They're gonna copy trade you, man.
They're gonna lose so much money, man.
So look, let's do a little recap for everyone because there's still people joining. We'll do a little recap. So look, Bitcoin's doing really, really well. It's pretty much at almost at 100K. There's a couple of theses that we mentioned. One of them, Mo, was your thesis on the idea that we could get a short squeeze, and that will take us straight to like 105K very quickly, right? I don't know if
Yeah,
we've lost them. Okay, yeah, fine.
100%, 100%.
And then the other kind of things that we were looking at were the idea of CT, or like more established crypto traders, versus like the retail kind of holders who kind of have a very different mentality when it comes to trading Bitcoin. And some of the experiences that we've had where, let's say, some of our retail friends or family have been worried about 100K and thinking that's the time to sell. It's like a psychological mark. Whereas for, I think, for a lot of other traders, it's just another number. And I think ultimately we should be able to go much higher than that. And then the second kind of part of this was really looking at ETH, which has some strength. We showed a nice trading setup. Maybe I can kind of pull this all up on screen again, just to kind of recap as we just finish off. We talked about a nice possible trading setup on ETH. Sorry, let's zoom out a little bit. Kind of breaking past this area, holding it as support, and then bouncing off. I mean, we should be able to see, some nice possible move here. I mean, this is like a 12, probably even more percent move potentially up. We also talked about Soul and kind of Soul strength, and also kind of where we think a good trade opportunity is passing all-time high or kind of pulling back a little bit. And once it's in this blue area, then to trade it again. And then we also talked about Bitcoin dominance as well, how we're kind of slowly and steadily approaching this blue zone that we're in. We were actually very, very close to entering it. And maybe this is like a higher low that we're putting in right now before we potentially go into this blue zone. And once we get there, maybe that's when we start to see the beginning of a crazy alt season, a crazy alt season definitely on the cards if we do that. And there's a few different ways that this could happen. Either Bitcoin outperforms the rest of the market, which it has been doing for a long time, or we see, a pullback in the market, but Bitcoin not falling back as much as alts, taking us into kind of Bitcoin dominance in this kind of blue zone before we see an alt season. And yeah, we just finished off talking about some alts as well as some meme coins there. So
I don't
what
think
time?
Bitcoin's gonna hit
No, it
a
doesn't
hundred.
look like it now, does it? It's kind of
Yeah.
calmed down a little bit.
Okay, well, how about we give $25 each if it goes to 99K at in 4 minutes?
Okay, deal.
It's the season of giving, man.
Deal. All right. In that case, we're gonna watch the 1 minute chart together, and someone who comments something is gonna get the reward. So you have to comment something. I want to see like you guys in the chat like say something, and yeah, one of you guys will get rewarded. Deal. We
Let's
haven't
see.
got long. We've only got 3 minutes. So three, but I mean, 3 minutes to move $100. Like not even that, $90 now. 3 minutes to move $90.
What do you mean $90?
We're almost at 99K.
No, it's 98.8.
I'm looking at. Oh, which chart are we going to use? Coinbase?
Binance. Binance.
Binance. Oh, we're way off on Binance. Way off. We're 98.5 on Binance.
That's the rules, man. That's the rules.
Fine. Okay, we'll use Binance. Binance is the main. Okay, that's not going to happen. Like, it seems like it's way way off. Let's see. We'll keep watching. We've got 2 minutes left. Timmy says, pump it. I think Mo's watching the chart closely. But yeah, not long left. Well, we just got a minute left. No, this is not gonna happen,
Let's
Mo.
see.
Mo, you got things so hyped up that I thought it was gonna happen, but I didn't know that you were gonna use your chart.
Who the hell uses the Coinbase chart? It's always the Binance chart.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the Coinbase chart always trades at a premium as well.
Yeah,
It's so it's so
it's accurate one.
it's so interesting seeing the difference between Binance,
Look at
Bybit,
what Timmy said.
Coinbase.
Turn off photon mode.
I think that tells you everything, doesn't it? Like IVX team is a bunch of degens. That's all we are.
Yeah.
Right. I think look, we're pretty much at the hour mark now.
No, there's
Unfortunately,
1 minute left. There's 1 minute
oh,
left.
there's 1 minute left. Okay. It doesn't look like it's happening, my friend. Does not look like it's happening.
Let's
We're,
see.
we're so
Maybe the last 1 minute candle will pull it off. Man, this shit is so funny.
Will it happen? Will it happen? We should have a prediction market on this. We should make a
But
prediction
over
market.
under have something for this for betting on people while streaming.
Yeah. Okay, we need to figure out how we can do that actually. I think that would be quite cool. What we could do is
98.7K.
what we can do is for all of the viewers who are kind of watching, we can have a prediction market like during the stream. Will Bitcoin hit above or below like a binary option market? That would be so cool. I'm gonna have a chat with the team and see if there's anything that we can cook up there. That would be very very cool
Yeah,
though.
definitely. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Better luck next
Ah.
time, guys.
It wasn't meant to be. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the weekly vol. If you have some time, here's what I recommend you do. First of all, join the IVX Discord. We're always trading there. You're going to find lots of alpha there, and you're going to make some of your best trading friends there as well. So come and join the IVX Discord. Secondly, go to IVX Finance, do some trading, play around with 0DTEs, and have fun as the market rips or goes down. You can trade either way, of course. And number 3. Stay tuned for next week. Next week, we're going to be back with another episode. Will we be above 100K next episode? That's the
See you
question,
soon,
Mo.
guys.
See you soon.
I think we'll run another giveaway next
Yeah, I
episode.
like